Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Federal officials are warning those who enjoy the Colorado River and Grand Canyon National Park. An Arizona dam is releasing lots of water this week to shore up beaches and sandbars used by campers. This high-flow experiment includes the Glen Canyon Dam pouring more than 39,000 cubic feet of water per second into the Colorado River at its peak. River users should exercise caution along the Colorado River through Glen and Grand Canyons during the entire week of April 24th through 30th. Now to the shorter hours for HOV lanes. The carpool lanes on I-15 and US 95 are only enforced from 6 to 8 a.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. on weekdays now. NDOT crews began installing signs with the updated hours this morning. Previously, they were enforced all day from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m.
They still have to abide by the double white lines that are on the stretch of those lanes. So when you see the lines are double lines, you can't cross them.
A vehicle must have at least 2 occupants to use the carpool lanes. Exceptions include motorcyclists, RTC buses, and emergency vehicles. Unlike some cities, electric vehicles are not included. When she became an FBI special agent in 1972 as one of the first 2 women in the country to work as a special agent, Susan Malone was issued a purse. It was one of many stories she told during an event hosted by the LGBTQ Center of Southern Nevada. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour has more.
No woman had been an agent in the FBI, so the opportunity to apply was something I have wanted to do since I was in 8th grade.
The question and answer event hosted by the LGBTQ+ Center of Southern Nevada saw an attendance of about 75 people, including FBI, Las Vegas agents, police officers, and members of the public. Malone was a first lieutenant in the Marines when she applied to become a special agent. She and Joanne Pierce, a former nun, were accepted and went to the FBI Academy in Virginia. During that time, she described the men being stunned by their presence.
And once they got to know us and that we were there and expected to meet the same requirements that they met, then we were well received.
Before former FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover's death in 1972, women were not allowed to apply. But today in the Las Vegas field office, 22% of the 129 are women. Local trailblazers include Ellen Knowlton. In 2002, she became the first woman to take over as special agent in charge of the Las Vegas FBI office.
In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. F1 is seeing brisk ticket sales for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, with the first 2 rounds of tickets nearly sold out. Although a large portion are grandstand seats, the VIP experience make up around 40,000 seats, according to tourism leaders. For those still interested in tickets, there will reportedly be one last chance later this year. The Grand Prix CEO says they'll be out very soon. Plus, a new record to tell you about thanks to March Madness. Harry Reid Airport saw its busiest March ever, with 4.9 million passengers, beating the previous best March in 2019 of 4.4 million. Officials attribute that to Vegas hosting several NCAA basketball tournaments and 2 nights of Taylor Swift concerts on top of spring break getaways. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Expect a pleasantly warm night in the high 70s, which should cool nicely to the 60s before midnight with clear skies. Onto your 7-day forecast, filled with sunshine. On Wednesday, a high of 86 and low of 62 degrees. Your highs may inch up to the 90s starting Thursday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday when some clouds and winds blow through. Starting Tuesday, your highs may sink into the 80s. In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. For those with respiratory issues or allergies, did you know aspirin could be the culprit that worsens your symptoms? Experts with the Mayo Clinic says aspirin doesn't cause new illness, but can aggravate asthma and sinus issues.
It's a particular group of people who have been struggling with regular medical therapy that should work and have both asthma that's difficult to control and sinus disease that's difficult to control.
It's recommended patients get screened since aspirin-exacerbated respiratory disease can be overlooked.
Sports, brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. The 2023 NFL Draft is just 2 days away, and while there are some big decisions to be made come Thursday, the Raiders are going in with an open mind.
No, we haven't ruled anything out in that regard, and we won't. Whether that's for pick number 7 or if that's pick 100. We'll take every pick individually, assess the situation, what makes most sense for us in terms of staying firm and picking or moving up or moving back. And so that's kind of philosophically, that's how we operate.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. It is a light schedule for the NHL playoffs on Wednesday with 2 games. The Bruins look to close out their Eastern Conference first-round series against Florida and are minus 225 home favorites at Circa Sports in Game 5. The Panthers are minus 125 on the 1.5 goal puck line, and the total for the game is 6. In the Western Conference, the Avalanche are minus 187 home favorites, while the Kraken are minus 145 on the 1.5 goal puck line. The total is 6.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. As an R&B star, Usher continues his Las Vegas residency. He says he'd be a fool to say no. Review Journal's John Katsimides explains.
Usher wants to lace him up for the Super Bowl, and we're not talking about football cleats. We are talking about roller skates. The Dolby Live headliner and recording superstar has never headlined a Super Bowl halftime show. Years ago, he supported Black Eyed Peas for a moment, but he's never been featured. The game, of course, is going to be played in Las Vegas next February, and Usher is still selling out the theater at Park MGM.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. See you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.